Yo, what's up everyone? This is Jeff, and welcome to this beautiful place. This is called Xiamen, which is a British settlement in Guangzhou. And today I'm going to do something pretty cool because I've just picked up the Fuji XT4, and I'm going to compare it today with the Red. And the Red costs 10 times more than the Fuji XT4, so I really want to put it to test and to see the results, how well the Fuji XT4 can match with the Red, of course. And for this test, I invited my friend Wang Xi. Right, she's gonna be my model today. Want to see more of her stuff? I'll link. I put a link down below, right? So you can check her out. Okay. So without further ado, let's start the video today. All right, let's go. Alright, we have finished watching the video. Can you tell which camera was the Fuji XT4 and which one was the red? I'm gonna tell you the answer in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, camera A was the Fuji XT4 and camera B was the red. Did you get it correct? If you did or did not, what influenced you? Please leave a comment below and let me know. Now I will share a little bit of my findings and my thoughts on working with the Fuji XT4 files, trying to color match with the red. After doing some of the adjustments, I could get the image to look pretty similar to the red in terms of colors. But of course, the red has way more dynamic range and also color depth. So if you look into the details, the red just has more gradients on the skin. But that is if you look very, very closely, pay a lot of attention to the colors. Most of people will just look at the contents, and I don't think they will really pay that much attention to the skin tone, to the gradients. During the editing, at least 2 times, I misplaced camera A and B incorrectly because I couldn't tell by looking at the monitor myself. So that actually tells how flexible the Fuji X-T4 files are. You know, I'm very impressed by the performance of the X-T4. We ran into some issues during the shoot because my friend was not very familiar with the Fuji camera, and so he just accidentally changed the white balance to about 7,000 to 8,000 Kelvin, which is really yellow, and it gave me a hard time in post-production because I have to color match it to the red, which was at 52 Kelvin. But it also gave me an opportunity to test the flexibility of the codec furthermore. And what I found was it held up really well, and it was actually pretty easy to get it to match the color on the red. The greens look a little different on the Fuji, especially the highlights of the green. It tends to look a bit yellowish. So I have to qualify the greens and try to match it as closely as possible to the red. And also for skin exposure, I find that exposure between 500 to 750 IRE is where the sweet spot is for skin tone. The highlight should not exceed 750 IRE. If it goes beyond that, it's gonna lose details on the skin. It's gonna lose gradients. And also, if you go too low, the skin is not gonna look very good. It's gonna look a bit mushy. But that's for Asian skins. I have no experience exposing for white and African skins, so I can't say if that applies or. Throughout this color grading process, I use 2 methods. One is by adding a lot and just work from there. And the second one is I use color space transformation, which I think is a lot better than adding a lot because it actually gives more gradients in the midtones. It somehow gives more dynamic range in the midtones, which is pretty awesome. Let me know if you want to see a tutorial on the color grading of the Fuji X-T4 files. It probably will apply to X-T3 as well. But let me know in the comments below, because it takes time to make videos like this, and if the request is not too much, then I will not be making it. Alright, so I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. And this is Jeff. I will see you in the next one. Peace.